In this video, I'm gonna go through 5 ways to earn a passive income in crypto, and I will rank them from S to D tier so that you can see which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. And I'm speaking from my own experience of almost 5 years in the crypto space, and also I've built a crypto community of almost 500 people. This one is in Danish. So usually I'm doing my videos in Danish, but now I'm also trying to do it in English because why not? So yeah, let's get to it. So I'm gonna just move this one over here and jump into a protocol or a platform called DeFi And this is a platform where you can see basically all the information in the world about decentralized finance, which is where I myself earn most of my passive income through. So let's go to metrics and then to categories. And here we can see all the different categories where we can earn a passive income through crypto. And let's just start with the number one, which is lending. And this is protocols that allow users to borrow and lend assets. So let's click on it and we can see that the biggest protocol here is called Aave. And this is a protocol that I use myself a lot. So let's just go back. So basically, it just allows you to lend your assets to other people and earn interest, and this interest is usually between 5 to 15%. So this one is the lending icon, you could say. But where will I place it? That's a good question because lending is it's not the strategy where you can earn the most amount of income compared to some of the other strategies on this list. So it's not gonna be an S tier, but I use it myself a lot and I really like it. It's not a very high barrier to entry. It's pretty easy to get going with lending. So I will probably place it in B tier, and that is solely because you cannot earn the most amount of money from lending compared to some of the other opportunities on this list. So that is lending. It's in B tier, but yeah, I like it. I like it to be part of my strategy, but not the center of my strategy. So let's go back to DeFi Llama and to protocols. Then we have liquid staking. And this is, let's just go over here so we can see what exactly liquid staking is. It's protocol that enable you to earn staking rewards on your tokens while also providing a tradable and liquid receipt for your staked position. So basically, liquid staking allows you to stake your tokens without locking your tokens up as it does in normal staking. If you tried normal staking, you might know that it can be a bit of a pain in the ass because you cannot easily withdraw your tokens, but that you can more easily do in liquid staking. So let's go back, and this is the liquid staking icon. It is generally pretty similar to lending, at least if you think about the money or the amount of money or the percent that you can earn from staking. It is also about like 5 to 10%, so not the highest, but at least I guess it's something. So for that reason, it would probably be in B to C tier because the barrier to entry, I would say, is a bit higher. It's a bit harder to get into liquid staking than it is to lending, and liquid staking it might also for some be a bit harder to understand than lending is. So for that reason, I will place it here in C tier, although it could be up in B tier also. But I don't really use liquid staking myself, and that's the reason why I put it this low. So let's go on to the third strategy that you can use to earn a passive income. We have bridging, which isn't very interesting. You can see it's only like $21,000 revenue in the last 24 hours, which isn't a lot compared to the two other ones. Then we have RWA, or real world assets, and that is protocols that involve real world assets such as house tokenization. And this one is a very interesting one. It is a category that has been growing exponentially for the last couple of years and is just getting bigger and bigger. And I'm very bullish on this one because you can buy, for instance, you can buy a part of a house if you want to do that. You can buy some gold, or you can buy collectibles, you can buy stocks, you can buy pretty much any like real asset that exists in the real world. You can buy it through tokens. So it's basically just house tokenization, where you buy a token that represents your share of for instance, a house. So that is very exciting. You can just see here. The gold RWA is the biggest one, and then you can just scroll through them. So I like RWAs, but I don't really talk or use them a lot, talk about them or use them a lot. But they're very exciting and interesting. I would probably place it here in A tier because I see a lot of potential in this one. I see it growing very big and bigger than it is today. So yeah, I'm very very bullish and excited. Although again, the yield is not as high as one of these other other opportunities that I will probably place up in the S tier, but the yield is pretty nice. It can be somewhere from 5 to maybe 25-30% if you're lucky. So yeah, pretty nice opportunity. Then we have the trading bot. I'll just take this one first. So it isn't in here on the DeFi llama because trading bots isn't part of the DeFi ecosystem, you could say. But if you've ever tried to like trade meme coins or use the trading bot, you might know what it is. I know pretty well what it is because I have been trading a lot of meme coins in my earlier days, and also using a lot of different trading bots without any huge successes. So for that reason, I must place it down here in the D tier because I don't really like it myself, and I haven't really, experienced a lot of success with it myself. And also, a lot of traders usually say that if it was easy, everyone would do it. And the point of a trading bot is to make it easy. You just give the bot some money, and then it trades for you, and then hopefully profits. But usually that is not the case because, again, if it was that easy, everyone would probably be doing it. So that is the trading bot, and it's not recommended, although you can sometimes maybe make some money on it, but in the long run, I don't think so. Then we have the S tier, which is, let's just scroll down, it is this number 7 category, which is called DEXs, or decentralized exchanges. And this one is undoubtedly my favorite. You can just place it up here. And let's just see what exactly is decentralized exchanges. It is protocols where you can swap or trade cryptocurrency. Let's just go in here and see which ones. We have Uniswap, PancakeSwap, or Orca. I like Orca myself. Uniswap is also pretty dope. And the reason why I've placed it all the way up in S tier is just because it yields undoubtedly the best return if you do it right. You can earn somewhere between 25 all the way up to maybe 120% through liquidity pools, which is a lot, obviously. So yeah, I really love liquidity pools, although they can be a bit risky if you don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, you can become very profitable through liquidity pools. I have one myself here on Turbos, where I have in the last week earned about $90, which is not a lot, but compared to how much liquidity I have, I think it's pretty decent. So it's about 50 to 60% this pool has been yielding me for the past couple of months. So I think that's pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, that's the reason why I place it all the way up here. And the reason why it's called DEXs, or decentralized exchanges, is because that's where the platforms where you can make these liquidity pools where they exist. So so a liquidity pool is basically just a pool with 2 tokens. It could be Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then every time a trader goes and wants to trade from, for instance, Bitcoin to Ethereum, they will use your liquidity pool, use your liquidity, and then they will pay you a percentage of the amount of money that they are trading. So that could be 0.5% or something. And that's what you are earning as a liquidity provider. And that's also why I think this is undoubtedly the best strategy, at least in my opinion. Some might argue that it is not, but in my opinion, it definitely is. So that's basically everything for this video. If you found the video exciting, then please hit the like and the subscribe button. I would be pretty happy about that. And also, you might consider going on the link down below and following my Instagram account, shooting me a DM if you want to work with me, because I have some client. It's usually in Danish we do it, but I can also do it in English, obviously. But that was all for the video, and let's just end it here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.